right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Princes of Isari, episode 20. Yes, we have gotten that far. It is episode 20, which is previously like our longest, our seasons were each 20 episodes, and by that I mean 30, 10, and 20 episodes. So whatever, 20, hey! Let's go and do a round of intros. In the top left, in fact, our top row, played by Lily and Alex, it's the Eldris brothers. You've probably heard of them.
So bars.
We have a special guest in the top left, and I'm not talking about the cat. I'm talking about Jonquil, who is playing Oloma, the rogue who the party saved from the UNT along with themselves. But we'll get into that in the recap. In the bottom left, played by our friend Bobby.
Yo, what's good?
Our warlock friend with more vices than virtues. It is Koros.
Vicing it up over here.
And last but not least, in the bottom right, Lincoln has returned. He's been returned for a while now, so I should probably stop saying that. And he's playing...
I was gone last week, and now I'm back again.
Fashion Dragon. All
and
right.
Pharaoh's third eye is on Italy right now.
He's wearing a saddle blanket.
And yes, the Brandon and Nicole, playing Pharaoh and Irina, are off traveling in beautiful places that we all wish we were instead. And by that I mean they have been captured by the UNT, and you are not sure when you will see them again. Which gets me right into what happened last week. So, at the beginning of last week, you all had... Well, let's go 2 weeks back. You guys made a deal with the soldiers from the Golden Empire. General Shi sent you with Commander Zhang to go retrieve the last puzzle cube with the goal of you would meet at the tomb, use all the puzzle cubes between the ones you have and the ones they have. To open the tomb, you would go in and disable, destroy, defeat the Soulmonger, and to bring it back to them because they want to collect it. However, you found that the last puzzle cube had been taken, and when you followed the snaky trail, it led you to a snaky place, the Yuan-Ti, place where they live. And so it was a trap. Doors open, you step in, doors slam shut, poison gas. You were slaves of the Yuan-Ti, prisoners. Where you met...
Oh shit, you okay, Bobby?
Yup.
Cat just stab you?
He's living up to her name.
Held.
Where you were stabbed by vicious claws? No, wait.
Yeah.
You met Oloma, a rogue who was captured, a scout, from a ship that had crashed, and she was captured by the UNT. And you met a dwarf with some anger management issues, Rogar.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't remember meeting him.
He raged really hard and killed all the UNT for you.
Oh, yeah. That's why we didn't get our asses kicked.
It was a whole thing.
So you guys you did some wheeling and dealing with Raznisi, the leader of the UNT, and Fenthaza, his second hand, who was looking to betray him. They both wanted you to do various things. Raznisi wanted you guys to destroy the Soulmonger, because he was also afflicted by the death curse. Fenthaza wanted you to kill Raznisi and bring her the black opal crown, which was in the Tomb of Annihilation.
Which they needed to bring about the return of their creepy snake god.
Dendar, the night serpent.
The creepy snake god.
And as you escaped, killing Raznisi, Fenthaza held person on Pharaoh and Irina, saying to each of you that she was going to keep them for collateral to ensure that you brought her the black opal crown.
Right, which I was like, oh, we should have killed them both.
So y'all ran the fuck out of there, and then collapsed the tunnel on your way out, until you were trudging waist deep in some water, and suddenly erupting from the water. Bum bum bum! A Hydra.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's roll some initiative.
Initiative.
Okay. Hey. Yeah.
Click on the token.
Nice.
Another drop down.
What are you?
Any other vaguely Italian opinions you'd like to have, Alex?
Not right now.
Nice. Look at these.
Why
nat
did you guys
20s.
waste your nat 20s? Ya bitches.
Yeah, you're right. I should have voluntarily withheld them.
You should have. I'm holding you personally accountable for both roles now. Jake, can you put us in the initiative tracker?
Yes. I need a token for Aloma. Give me 1 second.
And I need a thing too, because I didn't click my thing. I don't actually know where they are.
They're at the bottom.
Dude, every time I load in, it's like hella zoomed, so I can never find it.
Let's do that.
Rolling dice.
Who else is not on there?
Me.
Theo.
And what's Aloma's token?
The little person with the sword and the black cloak.
Oh, cool. Jake, what'd you get?
21.
Oh, Jake, I can't add it, so.
You should be able to click and edit it.
I'm clicking it, and it's doing nothing.
Weird. Are you logged in properly?
Alright.
Refresh your roll 20. And we'll resolve this later. For now, you said 21?
Yeah, she's 21. Sorry, I don't like to do
For
it.
Aloma or for you?
For Aloma.
Theo's 19.
You're not.
I can put my own in. She can't roll hers and roll 20. She's
Gotcha.
rolling-
Yeah, no, because I just created that token. That's fine.
I'm so
Thanks for the
anxious.
dice.
All right.
All right.
Now that all this initiative is rolled. Dirt Courage, you are first.
Excellent. So the Hydra's in front of me.
Yes, it is burst out of the water, and it is right in front of you.
I get to use my fancy new whip.
Whoa.
I'll remind the viewers that this whip looks like it's made of a green sort of emerald stone, but it has these notches all up and down the side so it can twist and move. And as he holds the tail of it, it sort of twists and moves in the air, like one of those snake toys, like when you're a kid and they're made of plastic, and like if you hold it one way, they like snake, and if you turn it sideways, it just goes limp because it's got the hinges on the left and right. So it's kind of like that, but it's this green stone, and at the end of the whip, there is a snake head.
Stone.
With
Now we're
these,
going to for that.
what did we say, black opal eyes?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Opal?
We might have
Onyx.
said some
Onyx.
onyx, black onyx.
Or opals
eyes.
are white. I was like, no.
Black onyx eyes, and fangs.
Well, I'm going to get within about, get up close to this thing and let the whip kind of animate and strike at this thing a couple times.
Yeah,
Hit.
26 hits. For 10
And then I'm
damage.
going to do it again.
The poison damage is only supposed to be once per turn.
Well, then ignore the second one.
Alright, so that's 14 damage overall.
Yeah, because I'm not going to spend any more key points yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
Also set your drop down.
Owned.
You're right.
Whatever.
Alright, so Dirk whips out with his new whip, and the first one, the teeth of the whip sink into one of the Hydra's necks for a moment, and you see it like latches on and then like whips back out before it comes around for another swing.
Actually, I'm going to spend a key point to do... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Never mind. Moving on.
Koros.
All right. Well, I've been running on fumes for a while now, so it's blasty time.
Oh, Lord. Here we are.
Get
Here we
blasted.
are.
Is that it?
That does indeed.
I thought it might. 25 is a pretty good number.
It's
Blast. 21.
Yep.
Blast. And the third and final blast. Also hits.
Nice.
Some number of damage. 41.
Damn.
With that, one of its heads, just like the three blasts hit its neck, and it chips away at it until one of its heads falls clear off.
Haha, cut your head off with, I don't know, dark force, I guess.
I was going to say, did you use tentacle
Unclear.
against another tentacle?
It's not super clear. It's magic. A
Tentacle
wizard
game
did it.
recognizes tentacle game. All right, Aloma.
All right.
Okay. So is there anybody else? Any other enemy within the Hydra's range?
No, it's just the Hydra, but it has multiple heads.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna slashy slash. I pull out my two rapiers and I say, "Nice to have you back, old friends." And then I'm gonna run up and try to slashy slash it. Not gonna cut off its heads, partially because Aloma's pretty short. Also because she's not a dumbass. So go.
That's not entirely under your control. Whenever the Hydra takes 25 or more damage in a single turn, one of its heads dies.
Good to know. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna go for my first slash with my rapier.
Let's roll it.
Okay, that is a 18.
All right, that hits.
Okay, roll your next attack and then do all.
I only get one attack as a rogue,
then tell me
but
what your damage
because
is.
I'm dual wielding my bonus attack, I can roll again without adding modifiers.
Let's do these attacks. Let's do them.
All right, so rapiers are D8, right?
You've got the book.
All right, 9 damage with my slashy slash.
All right.
And then do you hit again or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it again on my bonus action, or actually, I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Just
Cool.
because don't wanna get away.
All right.
Cool. You're gonna back away. Sounds good. Theo.
Bye.
Great sword up in that grill.
All right.
It is a magic great sword. I don't know if that matters, but I'm reminding you.
All right.
Up in its face. And once more. Does 18 hit?
18 still hits.
And then once more. That doesn't hit.
14 does not hit though. So you
Okay.
come up there, but with these two strikes, you hack, and then you hack again. Boom, and another head comes off of this vile, multi-headed beast.
Oh yeah.
Can I want to, like, from my movement, I want to be able to, like, position myself in such a way that I might be able to get flanking with somebody else.
Yeah, sure, you could do that. You could sort of move around
And
to the side
if
of
I
it.
take an opportunity attack because of that, that's fine.
No, it's fine. You're not leaving its threatened area, so.
I'm not. So. Cool.
This Hydra with two heads down is already looking pretty bloodied. Rogar's up next, and he's gonna, get into that energy again and start raging again. And he'll run up and leap in there with his dual-wielding axes and do some attacks. And we'll say that that'll be just enough to bring down another head. There are only 2 heads remaining on this evil beast.
It's better than one.
All right, but on its turn, let's see. It's got 2 heads, so it's going to make a bite attack against Rogar.
Ruh-roh.
She's going to hit. It reaches down and bites at him. And that's going to make another one against Theo, because Theo just ran up there.
Yeah, man. Hit me.
That's an 11 to hit, so that is going to miss.
You suck. You can't even bite me.
All right, and for each of its heads that died since last turn, it grows 2 more. So it has lost 3 heads. It gains 6 heads. It now has 8 heads.
Jesus.
You guys have been like hammering at it, cutting these heads off, feeling really great about this battle, when suddenly, at the end of its turn, just 6 new heads erupt out of its body. From the stubs where they were before. There are now 8 Hydra heads swinging around.
Where does it get the
Nice.
mass for the heads? Does it like redistribute it from its body?
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You see its heft gets a little smaller.
It's a great diet.
All right, Eridan.
I would like to run up and get in flanking with Theo.
You will also notice that as it grew these new heads, it looks less bloodied than it did before. In fact, it's not bloodied
Damn it.
anymore.
Jim.
All right, you're gonna get on the other side of the Hydra.
Yes. So that gives me advantage.
That does indeed.
Boosh.
Flankety flank flank.
Again. One more. Is a 19 hit?
19 does hit. So that is 38 damage.
It's gonna kill some heads.
That is absolutely gonna take out one of its heads.
I think if we just keep beating it down, it can't grow that many more heads.
I mean, like,
Or it's
They'll
gonna
get like
grow.
tangled with each other, and they'll be super ineffective. It's like a bushel of heads.
I feel sufficiently freaked out. Yeah. That's
All
what I'll
right,
say.
back around to the top of initiative order, Dirk.
I'm gonna give it another one of what I just did. Am I flanking?
Yeah, Theo and Eridan are now sort of on opposite sides of this thing in such a way that they're behind the heads and you're in front of the heads, and so there's always opportunities for advantage.
So that one has poison. The next one does not have poison. Does that hit?
16 still hits.
And I'll offhand it, just for good measure. This is equivalent to my offhand attack.
Whip it. All right. Does that add up to 25? I've been adding them individually.
8,
12, no,
12.
22.
22.
23.
I do not kill one of its heads.
But you got you.
But I do almost enough to kill a head, but I just don't.
You're like about to go for that last strike, and you're like, oh wait, if I don't cut the head off, it doesn't grow back.
Because Dirk can cut a head off with a whip.
It's also it's not necessarily cutting the head off; the head dies, right? So the head that you killed the first time is just sort of hanging limp from its body now.
That's pretty gross.
So much grosser. Yeah.
That's really gross.
Meat's back on the menu.
Be
boy.
strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother.
Oh.
I'm so grossed out right now.
That's pretty nasty.
Koros? Yes, Jake?
Sorry, dragging things around. Yes, Koros.
There's a dragon.
All right. Let's give it more blasty blasts.
All right,
Ew, that's a terrible blasty blast. I'm guessing that misses.
that does indeed miss. Sails
Rip.
into the water.
19?
You shoot a head that's already dead.
15 and 7
22.
is 22. So some good damage with no head removal.
Probably for the best, to be honest.
All right, Aloma.
Okay. So am I flanking this thing?
You
If I run up?
disengaged, so you're not next to it at all.
Okay, if I run up to it, will I be able to get advantage? Because people are flanking it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sweet. Then I'm gonna go at it again with my sweet rapier. That's not
Okay, and then roll again. Remember, you have advantage.
Right, I have advantage.
Yeah.
Rolling my pita bread. Okay. 18.
Nice, that hits. Roll some damage.
Great. Rolling the damage.
And because you have advantage, you get sneak attack.
Yes.
Oh,
So it's gonna be 8 plus, and then I also add 5d6.
Let's do it really quick.
Roll 5d6s quickly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, 5. You adding, Jake?
Yep.
No.
No.
9,
4,
13,
4,
17,
3.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
So 20 plus 8, so 28.
Yes, and then I also have my bonus action.
You definitely chop off a head with that,
No,
with your
we don't
rapier.
wanna
Wait.
Because you don't want to go over
Bummer.
25.
It's
Just do
over
it.
25.
Yeah.
Whatever. I did a hit, and I might as well take some more HP.
It
It's your
looks
call.
extremely bloodied. You might say it's within an inch of its life.
Got it. So I'm gonna hit it again with my swordy sword.
It has 1 hit point.
Is he going to do Pharaoh and get all the last hits? Because I'm not cool for that.
16.
16 hits.
Okay. Then within an inch of its life, I add 4 damage to it.
All right.
I didn't add any of my bonuses, but
With that, you actually stab up into. What you did is you basically dodged in between the heads that are snapping at you. These 7 remaining heads. You stabbed one, killing that head on your way in, because it bit at you with one head, and you ducked under and stabbed it, and then you swung around and came completely under the Hydra and stabbed up into its heart,
Heck yeah.
realizing that the heads were not actually doing that much damage.
MVP.
And Oloma takes down this Hydra
That is me.
as it
An
slumps
excellent
over the
addition
ground,
to the team.
and she just rolls out of the way,
Thanks.
climbing out of the pile of heads.
Nicely done.
Does this happen to you guys a lot?
Yeah, all the time.
It should.
Yeah, actually. Not the head growing thing. Unless
Well.
it's not Amos. Ha!
Wait.
Yeah, totally.
So ugly. Might as well have two heads.
Oh shoot. All right, we out of here.
Yeah, we're out of here. We
Yeah.
gotta go to that tomb thing now that we have those cubes.
All right, you guys trek through these flooded caves for some time until eventually you find a path leading upward, and eventually that leads you up and out back into the city of Omu.
Do we
Go ahead.
know where the tomb is?
We do. Nell told
We
me.
went there, right?
You haven't been to the tomb yet. Nell told you where it is, and General Shi told you where it was, that you could meet him there.
Before he died.
No. Commander Zhang died.
Oh, Commander Zhang died. Right.
Yes?
Arena had one of the cubes.
She dropped it on her way out, and one of you picked it up.
Oh, guys! Look what I found.
Amazing. I have.
She looked at you, said, "Hold this for a second." Then everything happened. You started running. She got held person.
I'm still holding. I hate when someone gives me a water bottle on a plane. I'm like, damn, now I gotta be responsible for this cube.
He was making a cube in a Yuan Ti temple.
I want to talk to Koros on the way there, if that's cool.
What's good?
I want to ask about, like, mechanically, I'm asking about contact other plane or whatever, but I'm like, how do you get in touch with your thing that gives you power?
It's a spell. There was one time briefly, when we made our bargain where he came to me, but I should say, because I have no idea what it is. But ever since then, it's I cast a spell. It sort of shows up. It's kind of unpleasant looking.
Yeah, that's what I've gathered.
I don't recommend it.
But spells are easy, right? Like, I mean, you can do it. So
Anyone can cast spells.
anyone can cast spells.
For
So,
sure.
like, I could cast a spell.
Oh, definitely, 100%.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I was thinking, it's been a while since I checked in with my girlfriend, and I was wondering, since she's in another plane, if I could, like, contact her through that and just send her, like, a little texty text and just be like, hey, hope all your shit's going well.
That's
I'm almost dead.
maybe don't share that last part. That's touching, but I can't do that. And I was joking when I said you could do that. You probably also can't do that. Pharaoh or Emerald might be able to do that. But yeah, both of them are. We'll find them someday.
All right. Well, if there's a time later, Jake, I'm gonna try to contact, like, I'm probably gonna try to contact Grandmother Crow, honestly. She's the only deity I've had personal experience with,
All right.
or Mother Night, or Morning Lord, but we didn't feel that close.
Now that you guys have made it out of this tunnel, you find yourself within that circular walled area that comprised the royal palace, is what Nell told you. You're on the south side of that circle. You know that the tomb is to the far north, embedded in the cliffs at the edge of the city.
Awesome.
All right. You all make your way in that direction.
Cool.
Sorry, Steam just popped up. One of my players is currently playing something.
I'm not playing anything.
All right. So you all head north until eventually you come across... Actually, let me go ahead and read the description because I have one of those. Just
Having
kidding.
a launcher open is not playing.
All right.
Debating on whether it's worth it for the comedic value to launch Rainbow right now.
It's totally worth it.
All right, near the base of the cliffs, a 15-foot-tall obelisk of cracked stone is draped with vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a dark passageway obscured by withered creepers. A second, smaller tunnel burrows into the base of a cliff to the east. Standing around in this sort of clearing at the edge of the city, where the thick overgrowth has, disappears for a bit, and it creates this opening by the cliffs. You see General Shi atop his horse, and you see his retinue of easily a few dozen men milling about. Some of them have made camp, and they're waiting.
I like elbow Dirk, and I'm like, you can tell him his friend died.
Then I will take the lead and walk up to him.
And he turns and sees you, and he says, "Your numbers have thinned. Where is Commander Jiang?"
He was killed. But not in vain. We have the cubes.
Let's see.
Does he like not give a shit?
We
You hold the
present the puzzle cube.
And he says, Then Jiang died in service of a greater cause. I see that you have lost some compatriots as well. For that, my condolences."
Dirk just doesn't say anything.
Just like,
And he says, what's the next step?
He says, "We have studied these doors for a little while, but we have not yet figured out how to open them. They clearly require all 9 puzzle cubes, but I will leave it to your expertise. Call when you need our cubes."
All right, let's go investigate.
yeah, can we like examine? Well, there's the obelisk thing, and there's the 2 tunnels, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the one of the tunnels is in the cliff face.
Yes. Give me 1 second. I want to try and pull up no, it's not right here. The map. I mean, I have it here, but I was going to pull it up on my computer so I can make it bigger. But yes, so there's an obelisk, and then straight ahead from that, there is a doorway, a hall and a door. And to the right, in the cliff, there's another cavern.
I want to go to that cliff cavern and check it out. I'm gonna pull a Fred and be like, "Let's split up, gang!" But I want to check out that one.
Well, I'll go with you.
But if you want to do something else, that's cool.
Okay, give me just a second. All right, well, here, I'll read that, and then I'll pull it up later. So, all right. As you look down this narrow tunnel, you see that alcoves run the length of this narrow tunnel, each one featuring a bestial statue standing or squatting above a basin of oil.
How many
statues
are there?
did you say?
There are, as you look down, there are the hallway is about 5 feet wide, and it protrudes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 5 feet, 55, 60 feet down, and there are 4 alcoves on each side. They're each about 5 feet apart.
Okay. And all of them have these figures squatting over some oil.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the nearest one and like sniff the oil.
Okay, are you carrying any puzzle cubes?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Which
I'm
ones?
carrying the Shigambi puzzle cube and the Asian puzzle cube.
All right, Shigambi. All right, one of the last statues, the oil comes to light. And, sorry, you said Ijin?
Yeah, I'm
In
holding
the
the Shigambi one.
second row of statues, one of them comes to light, and you can actually see the statue better, and you realize that the statue of Ijin is an Almirage, and the statue of Shagambi is a Kamadan.
Can you remind the audience what an Almirage is? Because they're the cutest animal ever.
Very cute unicorn bunny.
With spots.
Can I go up and get the other puzzle cubes from our new friends to see if we can light all the things?
Yeah. If you go up to him and ask for the other ones, he will begrudgingly hand them to you, and he has a few men now who clearly are standing with bows at the ready.
That's cute. Those don't really work on me.
Worth a try.
Yeah, I go back down and I try to match the cubes to their statues.
All right.
And I have the last 3. So
Cool. So
I sniffed the oil. Did it smell like anything?
the oil, it smells like burning oil.
No.
oh my god.
You notice that there are only 8 statues in here, but 9 cubes. And as you bring them all in, all of the things light. But if anyone wants to make a perception check while they're in here, with advantage.
I would like to make a perception check.
I'm a big fan of advantage, personally.
Sorry. What did you say, Jake? I heard what she said.
Perception check with advantage.
Wow, what a terrible roll.
Aridin, you notice at the very end of the hallway, there's you see what might be the outline of perhaps a hidden door, and light is protruding from the edges as if maybe there was a basin of oil.
I rolled a 26.
Look.
She got 26. You didn't ask.
You see the same thing.
Sorry. Okay,
Cool.
cool. I just was like,
I think there might be a door over there.
Look, it's glowing.
Ooh. Oh, guys. Now let's go there.
And as you go up to it, and you feel like you can clearly shift and move, and if you give it a push, it slides
Oh
open,
my god, that's so cool.
revealing the last statue of Unk the flail snail.
We never met Unk.
Apparently Unk's the most important one.
This is one of the puzzle cubes that you have from the Golden Empire dudes.
yes.
So down the hall from west to east, from entrance to end, it is Moa the Jakuli and Wongo the Sioux Monster, Ijin the Almirage and Obolaka the Zorbo, Papazadal the Ebli, and Kubazan the Froghemoth, and then the last 2 are Nang Nang the Grung and Shagambi the Kamadan.
So they're all lit now. Yeah?
Yep, they're all lit now.
Let's get lit, is what they said, and we said yes. So now everything is lit.
There is a golden pendant shaped like an eye hanging on the Unk statue.
On the which statue?
The one at the end, the snail.
Oh, snowman.
It looks like an eye.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
In fact, I will take a who knows Pharaoh the best check.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do
I
we?
feel like one of us.
Do I roll a
Not
d20
Dirk.
with advantage?
Make a charisma check.
Charisma check?
Yeah. It's about how good a friend you are.
I think I should have advantage because I'm really good.
Save, not a check, but it's fine.
I don't know.
You guys both know Pharaoh well enough. He's drawn you this before. It is the Eye of Sovris. It's the one canonically Sovris thing that Pharaoh knows.
Why would it be here?
Spooky.
Is the statue wearing this thing? Like, I can take it?
No, it's just sort of hanging on the edge of the statue.
Can I take it?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to put it on?
No, I'm gonna say, oh, look at this Pharaoh when he gets back.
Okay, it's a pendant, like a necklace.
Yeah, I understand.
Cool. Stick it in the
That's
bag.
my shiny shit. I'll write it down. It's there.
Pharaoh.
All right.
So all the torches are now on.
Yes. All the oil basins.
Has anything happened?
No.
Is the obelisk changed in any way now that we look at it?
We would have to go back
You want to head
out.
back out and look at the obelisk?
Yeah.
Maybe we're supposed to give an offering?
I think the thrush needs to knock before we can go in.
Hmm.
All right, so you're gonna go look at the
friend.
obelisk, Dirk?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Melon.
The obelisk is covered in vines and moss, but you think that there's something carved into it on the south face, underneath the vines and moss.
I take my whip and go.
And can you ask
Vines
Nell?
away.
Ask Nell what it says.
Nell is not here.
What do you mean?
Y'all
Oh yeah.
haven't seen Nell since you got ambushed.
What do you mean?
You haven't seen Nell since you got ambushed.
Oh no, really?
Really?
Is he okay?
We
Great
don't
question.
know.
Can I ask the general if they've seen a thing? And I describe Nell, but I don't say the name.
Your automaton, no, we have not.
Does the carving
That
mean
true?
anything to me?
The carving is in common. It says, "Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise, and I, Isari the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter, take heed." And then this next part is written. It looks almost like it's in verse because there are like stanzas. And the first one says, "The enemies oppose." The next one says, "One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only."
Can we write that down?
Girl, why do you think I have a pencil in my hand? I was just saying.
You can take a quick etching of it on the obelisk.
Oh, like a rubbing?
Yeah, like a rubbing. That's
I
what
have
it's
some charcoal, and you have your map kit. Remember with the thing that prevents water
called. Yeah,
damage?
so we can stick some map paper on there and some charcoal, and you can copy
There's
it
no
down.
gray engravings on the other sides of the obelisk that I can see.
No, there is not. So I'll read the whole thing again. "Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise, and I, Isari the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter, take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask, or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only."
You don't have this typed anywhere right now, correct?
I do not. If you want to run down here and take a picture of it, I'll let you.
I might do that. So carry on.
Would you like me to do that right now?
I can take a picture of it and post it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
easy.
Post it. Take a picture and post it in the channel, and then I can put some notes on top of it.
I'm
Try
feeling
and
pretty
just take a
spooked.
picture of that part.
Notes on the end.
Does it say where the door is?
It does not, but are you all standing near this now?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Told them there's words on it, and I'm like, we should look at
Can you
these.
crop that? Thanks. Theo, your bag, is it swinging a little bit? Of its own accord?
put my
What
hand
are
on.
my cubes doing?
The cubes are not moving.
I put my hand on it to stop it, and I'm like, quit that. You guys see that?
Someone's echoing kind of badly. I don't know who it is. Okay,
It's not me.
Your volume is changing a lot.
weird.
You're like loud and quiet to me.
I mean, that's me. I go up and down. Anyway. Yeah, Theo, your bag is swinging. You put your hand on it, and you can feel something inside of it is moving.
I'm like, something in here. And Aaron, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I throw the bag on the ground, and I'm like, something's in there.
I'll go check
Something
it out.
alive.
I'll go check it
You
out.
could let a rat in your pack?
I don't know. Did
Again?
you?
Is it Octavius? I have a cat now, so it's Octavius. Anyway, I'm gonna open it up and see.
You see that the amulet she just picked up is rattling a little bit, like it's trying to move.
Is it
That's so
going
weird.
in direction? Like, is it going towards something?
It's moving in the direction vaguely northwest. Like you turn the bag and it's still going northwest.
And it's like flattering.
Is
along the
northwest towards something of significance? Is
The
it towards
cliff, an area of some like vines and shrubs growing up on the cliff.
Okay, I'm like, I guess go that way, and I'm gonna give the pendant to you for now. Just if you are willing to hold
Sure.
it.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm afraid of it.
I'm just gonna follow it. You guys wanna see where this thing's going?
Did you take the pendant out of the bag?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so as it's hanging from your hand, Aloma, like it's like it doesn't hang straight down like it should. It's hanging in a direction towards this particular area of cliff face.
Okay, yeah, let's check that out. You guys in?
Yeah, sure.
Hundo.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're following it.
It leads you over to where there's some like thick shrubbery and foliage, and as you pull aside the heavy undergrowth, you uncover an archway in the cliff face. Stone skulls peer down from the lintel, and old bones litter the threshold. As light strikes the entrance, a swarm of bats screeches out from within.
Ah! I get totally spooked. I'm scarred.
Well, it's not my taste of interior decorating, but I'm sure it makes somebody very happy. Maybe this is the entrance to the tomb? Probably.
Could be.
Guess.
Do I have torches? That's the question.
I do.
Everybody's got torches.
Yes, I have a bunch of torches. Wow.
Everybody's got torches and a 10-foot pole. This is D&D.
If they each burn for 2 hours and we have 5 torches,
We light them
10
all at
hours
the
of
same time.
torches.
It's dark inside, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the general and be like, this might be the entrance, but we're not sure. We still have all the cubes, right?
The general gave you guys the cubes.
No,
We
I'm
should just
saying
go in.
We know that the cubes get consumed somehow.
You haven't told the general that, but yes, you guys
Why would we tell him that?
heard that.
No, I'm saying we know that, and so the
Yes.
fact that we still have them makes me not sure if this is the entrance.
Well, we should go in to find out.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just letting him know we found an entrance and that we're gonna go in and take a
He
look.
brings several men over, and now there are several Golden Empire soldiers examining.
Great,
Why?
because they're gonna be our damage squad.
And about 20
No, they're not.
feet in from the entrance, a slab of worked stone blocks the overgrown tunnel. Grinning skulls mark the edges of the slab, in the center of which are 9 cube-shaped cavities, arranged in 3 rows of 3.
Is there anything to indicate that a specific cube should go in one spot or another?
Well, maybe we should copy the arrangement of those oil pools if they were arranged in a similar way.
They were like down a hallway.
So we're
Mm.
4 and 4 and 1, and this is 3, 3, 3. So there's nothing similar.
I just start putting them in there.
All right, you're
Yeah,
gonna,
I'm gonna say
you're gonna
just
walk
try
up and just put them in an arbitrary configuration?
Yeah.
All right.
Because as far as I know, there is nothing else in this room to indicate that there is a special order they go in.
Why don't you tell me an order?
I don't know which ones I have.
I mean, we're handing them
you
all
have
to
all
you,
of them.
so
I have all of them.
All of them.
Um,
Ijin, Kubazan, Unk, Nang Nang, Moa, Shagambi, Obalaka, Papazadal, Wongo.
I can't really remember the story.
oh, the thing that we always ask Nell to repeat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because I would think probably that order.
That's a good idea. Yes.
Okay.
Well, we got the snake leopard first. I'll try that one.
All right. So
Kubazan.
you put Shagambi in the top left.
Yeah.
All right.
Room fills with poison.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I put the flail snail in next. I like flail snails.
You put the flail snail in the second spot.
Uh-huh.
Do. Nothing happens.
Why are you pausing so long? It's so stressful.
I feel like he's looking at a chart.
I'll
Did they
put-
die?
Kubazan in next.
Kubazan in next.
Are you keeping track of what you've already done? Sorry.
No, someone else should.
Lincoln, I was gonna say, do you want me to?
Yes.
Hang on.
Shigambi, snail,
I can
Kubazan.
draw it right here.
No, I've
So
got
you
it.
have Ejin, then Kubazan. No, wait.
It was Shigambi, snail.
He did Shigambi, Snail, Kubazan.
Sorry, Shigambi, Unk, Kubazan. All right.
I'm turning to all three of these things at once.
Shigambi and Kubazan. No, you're good so far.
Okay. This is weird.
I just really hope that like the order doesn't matter at all and Jake's just fucking with us.
I hope that nothing happens. 'Cause
I put the Frog Hemoth one in next.
The Frog Hemoth is Kubazan.
Already put Kubazan in. Then I put in the Almirage.
The
In the middle.
Almirage is Ejin.
I already put Ejin in?
Nope.
Nope.
You're good.
Okay.
Cool. Here, I'm
I
going
put
to
in-
show the viewers what we have so far, because I'm just drawing
Isn't
it
there
down
a-
here.
Bless you.
Uh,
Bless
Like
you.
a Terrafolk? No, there's not a Terrafolk one. There's an Iblis one.
Is it
Yes.
up there? There is an Eblis that
I
is
put the Iblis
Papazotl.
in. I put Papazotl in.
All right.
What about Moa, the monkey one?
I put Moa in.
Moa. Wait for it. Moa is the Jakuli. All right. At that
That was-
moment,
Oh no.
Excellent. Something bad happens now.
when you
That was only
insert
6.
Moa, let's see. How many creatures are standing within 20 feet of the door?
Not me.
You were not
Oh,
in the cave.
I am totally
you
within
handed him the
20.
stones. You
Wait,
absolutely
so
are.
far.
I'm pretty sure we all are.
Yeah,
All
wait,
right.
sorry. I did that wrong.
Lightning.
Like 5 feet? No, that's crowding him.
Bursts out of the door.
What does?
Lightning.
Oh shoot.
Hitting you all for 18 damage.
No saves, just 18
No
damage.
saves, just 18 damage.
Cool.
Bomber City.
Rip.
Did you put it in facing the wrong way?
And all of the cubes just fall out onto the ground.
God damn it.
Hey, well, at least we got the first 5. And Moa is near the end.
That's
because
how it works.
The trickster thingy or whatever. They like stole.
So I put those first 5 in the same order.
Okay.
Yeah, so Shigambi, Snail,
What,
Snail,
what if it's like if you get so many wrong that it does it, and we're doing them all wrong?
whatever. Shigambi, Snailflail, Kubazan.
I'm gonna leave the room.
Papazotl. I'm gonna back up a lot further, but that's what the first 5 were.
All right. S-U-K-I-P.
And from really far
Yeah, I'm
away,
getting the heck out of there.
from really far away, I'm gonna be like, "You got it, Dirk."
So it's just Dirk standing in there?
Maybe we should think about this a little bit more before we start. Oh,
You have any ideas?
well, you said something about a story.
None of us remember it.
Damn you, Nell. Where'd you go?
Do you want to try to remember it? Like, just try. Anybody?
There was a lot of like lying and stealing stuff. There was some soup and some poison. They hated a guy, and he took some water and he went in the river, and the rabbit was there.
Yeah, that's
It
what I
wasn't quite like
It was
that.
very long and full
okay.
of nonsense words.
Jake, can you tell us the 4 remaining ones besides Shigambi, Snailflail, Kubazan, Ejin, and Papazotl?
Moa, Nang Nang, Wongo, Obolaka.
Sorry, Moa, Nang Nang,
Wongo,
Wongo.
and Obolaka.
Obulaka?
Obolaka.
Obolaka.
Well, I'll try Nang Nang.
Like a wango?
Nang Nang? You put in Nang Nang, and
Good thing
you
only
get
Dirk
zapped
is
by
in there.
18 lightning damage, and all of the puzzle cubes fall out of their holes.
Okay, so it's either gotta be Wongo or Obolaka.
Or that's not how it works.
That's true. And we are just going to sit here and try everything, taking long rests in between.
I think
Can
it's,
we take 20?
No, there's nothing wrong with this. We've no evidence to suggest it's either one. So I don't know.
No, but I'm saying just because we didn't get zapped from the first time 5 doesn't mean that they're right.
I know.
It might
That's
just
true.
zap you on the 6th wrong one.
I
But
understand.
how would we know that?
I understand what
Oh,
you're
we're
saying.
missing something. I want to investigate the cavern.
Wasn't there like a giant riddle that none of us really remember that probably told us what order to put them in?
Okay. I have no evidence to suggest it works anyway, other than the way I currently think it works. So I don't see a reason to not do the other two. If nobody else wants
What
to do it, I will do
you
it.
remember about the riddle
There was
is
a
that
riddle.
each stanza of the story, it wasn't a riddle, it was a story,
Yeah.
featured 2 of the trickster gods, right? Each little stanza of the story featured 2 of the trickster gods, and then it went on to a new bit of the story.
Right.
Which is not helpful at all because none of us remember the story.
Except for Unk the flail snail, who you remember was in his own. He just like here, where Unk the flail snail's statue was on its own, so was his part of the story.
Well, can
I
put
do
Unk in
remember
the
that about
middle?
Unk the flail snail.
All right, so you're gonna put Unk in the middle. You said.
Mhm.
All right, let's start with that.
Zzz.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm out of the room at this point. I'm shouting advice from like.
Should he
away.
be in the middle or should he be last?
What is that etching that you took say again?
It's not related.
You can read it if you want to, but I don't think it has anything to do with right now.
Okay.
If you want to review it, Bobby, it's in Slack.
Okay.
I also will look at that too.
Can we
So-
try in memory what the stanzas were?
Well, maybe we need to like put them in pairs, like with their people, and if Unk is in the middle, then you can do pairs all the way around him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Works for me.
Which is again not useful because we don't know what the pairs are.
We know that Moa was the one that fucked up the soup.
Oh, wait. Well, maybe we should go with the order of the ones along the wall when there were 4 and 4. Like the 2 next to
It
each
could
other.
happen to be the
Each
same.
other,
I
2
don't
next to
know.
each other, 2
Yeah,
next to each other.
across-
Either that,
They were,
I like that
yeah,
continuity.
like across from each other.
Yeah.
In the
it's either that, or we just need to do them in a different order and then put Unk last.
Let's just alternate back and put Ankh at the end.
Okay, let's try that.
you pull Unk back out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna stay here and like with the cubes and wait for them. Just
All right.
I don't know.
I don't trust these guard dudes.
Who was on the left and who was on the right when we first went in?
The first one when you went in, left and right, it was Moa and Wongo.
Moawango.
Oh, I'll go.
All right. So where are you gonna put them?
First 2.
The first 2, Moa and then Wongo.
And then next ones, left and right.
The next 2, Ijin and Obolaka.
Ijin Obulaka.
So you're gonna go Ijin, Obolaka, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm just making sure.
And then third.
The next pair of statues was Papazotl and Kubazan.
Papazotl Kubazan.
All right.
Zap.
Let me double check something. And
Damn it!
18 lightning damage on Dirk and the
I'm not going to
cubes.
stand here and do it anymore, so someone
Maybe
else
the
needs
snail
to.
does go in the
I
middle.
said I'm happy to do it. I
No,
said
you
I'm
shouldn't. You are very weak. And also, we're not going to be able to go in now because we're all going to be weak before we go in.
I left the room.
Or I'm going to be weak before we go in. And we don't have healers.
General
Our-
Shi
our-
is nearby, and he says, "May I suggest?" And he goes and claps, and someone who's clearly dressed as a mage comes over, and he says, "My mage, do that trick you do with the spectral hand."
Ah,
The fact that it has taken you this long to suggest this makes me hate you because you're either stupid or mean.
Hey, Koros,
Yeah, to be fair, I also could have done it and didn't think about
can't
it.
you can't you do that?
No, I sadly not right now for very good reasons. Yes, I can.
You normally refuse to touch anything and are always using mage hand, so it was really.
I just left the room immediately. I didn't want to be in this lightning room. You're right, Mage Hand would have been a better choice.
I do not believe that Koros can read.
It's very possible I can.
He says, Tell my mage where to put the cubes, and he will place them.
Should we put the snail in the middle?
Fuck it. Who
Yeah.
cares? Just try everything. We have time.
Yeah.
Put the
Do
snail
I-
in the middle and then do everything we were doing.
All right, you put the snail in the middle.
Yep.
All right, and now you're gonna do.
Wait, no, they need to be on opposite ends of each other.
What do you mean?
The ones that oppose need to be on opposite ends of each other. They can't be next to
Opposite
each other.
sides of the snail.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like top left and then bottom right. And then bottom left and then
Okay.
top right.
So why don't you describe in
Wait,
order
wait,
to
wait,
me?
wait, wait, wait.
And then top and bottom.
You're saying it's a 3x3 cube, right?
Yeah.
And that the one with no friend is in the middle, the snail. And
Right.
then you're saying that, like, for example, if Moa and Wongo were together, Mo would be
If they
top
oppose each other in the room that we were at, with left and right, then they will be.
I'm saying I'm trying. I have it drawn, and I'm trying to make sure everybody is clear. So I'm saying the snail will be in the middle. And for example, if you're choosing Mo and Wongo as a pair, Mo would be in the top right corner, and Wongo would be in the bottom left corner.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure I understood what you said. All right. Yeah. You
Write
can
that
still do that.
On paper.
I honestly want a short rest while this is happening because I am actually near dead.
A short rest takes like hours, and this is a matter of minutes.
This is
They're
taking us
talking.
hours.
I can give you a potion.
I mean, you say that, DM.
If
We
it
are all
takes them
just
hours to
resting.
do this, you will get the effects of a short rest.
Excellent.
If
We'll save the potion,
Okay. I was gonna say I can give you a
but
potion.
thank you.
All right. So, Lily, I know you wrote down all the pairs while I was reading them out. So
Yeah, I wrote down Moa Wongo. Sorry, Moa Nang Nang. Wongo goes with. I don't know who Wongo goes with.
all right. So you,
Well,
I will repeat
No,
the pairs.
I wrote down 2 of the pairs. I only heard 2 pairs. I heard
I'll
Ethan
repeat
and
all of the
Waka and Moa.
pairs. Okay, that's fine. I will repeat all of the pairs, and then you guys can tell me the order to put the
No,
cubes
just
in.
do the second half. 'Cause I
I'm
got
just
the-
going to repeat all of them. Moa with Wongo.
Oh, it is with Wongo.
Ijin with Obolaka. Papazotl with Kubazan. And Nang Nang with Shagambi.
Okay.
So either tell me the order of the stones, or you guys can also draw in Roll20.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you one if nobody objects.
Wait, sorry, who was Ejin across from?
Ijin, Obolaka.
Okay. Well, proceed.
Do you want to do one, or do you want me to do it?
Well, I want to see if you're saying the same thing.
The Eldritch Brothers.
So
did
you
this
say it,
puzzle
and then
solving.
I'll tell you if that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Snail in the middle.
Mhm.
Moa in the top right.
Moa in top right.
Wongo in bottom left.
Wongo in bottom left.
Ijin in top left.
Okay.
Obalaka in bottom right.
Okay.
Has anybody been zapped yet?
Nope. The mage is putting them in.
Okay.
Now we just need left, right, and top, bottom.
I know. I'm just trying to. I'm going through my list the whole time. Kupazan in top center.
Okay.
Papazotl in bottom center.
All right.
Shigambi in center left.
Okay.
And Nang Nang in center right.
Yes.
All right. The 9 cubes flare with light and then disappear. Growling like an angry beast, the slab begins to slide up into the ceiling.
Hey guys, it did have to do with the thing on the obelisk. The enemies oppose.
Oh,
Whatever.
I will also say that there are a lot of configurations opposing that could be correct, and you
That's
just
why I said it probably didn't matter.
described almost exactly the one in the book, except Nang Nang and Shigambi would be swapped. Every other pair is in the exact same position as it is drawn in the book, which is
That's pretty funny.
Can
Nice.
Theo and Aridin get applause from the general's bitches or something?
the general says, "Excellent work. Now quick, there may not be much time before the door seals again, and it appears the puzzle cubes have disappeared."
I'd like to think that Uptao is very happy with us right now.
Does
You
Noobtown not like
two,
these animals?
for solving this, receive Uptau's blessing. And by that I mean inspiration.
Wait, who?
Theo and
Theo and
Aridin,
Aridin.
who were
The
solving
Elders.
the puzzle, the
I was
Elders
like,
brothers.
just him? That sucks.
He said you too.
I already have inspiration. Fuck, I forgot.
Why do you not
So
use
did I.
it then?
We
Top
never
quality.
remember.
Just feel the light of Uptau within you.
Tough quality.
Fuck Ooptow. Alright.
Thanks, Uptao.
Suck Ooptow. I'm not talking to you anymore. Alright, cool. Dirk, are you still feeling sad?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, don't
Also
worry.
hate.
Don't worry, you can do it. You're doing pretty great for only wearing a robe, and you can have 3 healing.
That'll do it.
Because that's what I got. Right now. I gave you one of my 4 dies, so...
Are you tracking your hit points on Roll20, Lincoln?
I am. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. I keep forgetting to update it because it's such a pain.
Gotcha.
And if you like, you can have...
I can give you a potion of healing if you want.
And I don't know if we'll need it later, but
You
I'm
don't have
very
one
hurt.
unless you bought it on your own.
What?
physically and emotionally and disappointed.
Pharaoh, Emerald, and Koros are the ones who had the potion. So unless you have your own, then you don't have one from the...
I have potions from a while ago.
Oh, then yeah, then you have one. I'm just saying, I
The
have
ones
the...
that
I
we bought
also
at the
have
beginning
the,
of this
the giant
adventure.
shopping trip.
That's fine.
So
I mean, I won't say
we
no.
just learned that
You
one.
get 2d4 plus 2. It's not amazing, but
What
it's
you
what I
saying,
have.
Sancho?
I was going to say we just learned that one part of the riddle poem, whatever was on that obelisk, allowed us to solve this part of the puzzle. I'm gonna make a guess that's gonna keep coming up. What I'm curious about is the mask. Should we cover our faces when we go into this thing?
What masks?
I thought that it said something about a mask in the.
In darkness it hides, don the mask or be seen.
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah. It does. It's yes. We have with us a Omuan death mask.
Nice.
I don't remember where we got it, but we have one.
King of Feathers.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Did they expect the group people who entered to have killed the King of Feathers to get it? It's odd.
Are you guys gonna go in through the door that rose?
Yeah,
Might
yeah.
as well.
All right. 20 feet beyond that first door, there is another slab blocking the hallway. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull leering down from
Jake?
above. Yes,
Sorry, we
Lily?
can't hear you. You like roboted and we couldn't hear anything you just said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It seemed
Okay.
like the internet just decided to die.
Sorry, I will say again. So, about 20 feet beyond the first door, another slab blocks
Same
the...
exact spot you cut out.
About
It's a
20,
mystery.
About 20 feet beyond the door, another slab blocks the hallway. An iron lever is set into the door's surface, with a graven stone skull leering down from above. Right. Did you hear all of
Yeah,
that?
I would do it.
No,
Okay,
basically
refresh.
we heard all
You're-
of them.
You're roboting out and no one else is, so refresh.
Okay, can you make sure Steam isn't doing anything on your side?
It's not. In the meantime, can you hear me? Okay. So when you reach about halfway between the first and second doors, the skull that's set in above the door, its jaws creak open, and a skeletal hand holding a crystal hourglass style timer emerges from within. With a click, the timer rotates, and the sand starts to trickle into its lower globe.
shit.
How much sand is there?
Quickly now.
10.
There's
So
10
what is-
sand.
Can I get to the door?
9. Yes, you
Jake,
can.
I didn't even
Pull
know
the
there's
lever.
a
Someone
pin,
pull
so
the
I don't know
lever.
what it is, but
There's
I
an
do-
hourglass and a lever.
I
Pull
do
the
whatever.
lever,
Can I get to
yeah,
the
I pulled
lever?
the lever.
8. Yes, you can.
He said 2 numbers ago.
You pull the lever?
If there is nothing else in this room to interact with,
Yeah, I'd like to do a perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nat 20. I have like plus ridiculous.
There,
She was plus 10 to that, so 30.
You notice, besides the skull and the hourglass and the lever in the front of the door, the only other thing you notice is there is a seam in the ground, a straight line between the 2 doors, down the middle of the room. Dirk, you're pulling that lever?
if no one says anything else,
Get on one
Well, it's gonna open, so pick a side.
Pick a side is what I'm gonna say.
Right when you pull it, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
as the ground falls out from under all of you.
did I hear what? Never mind.
Oh, 17.
Jake, to be fair, I did not say I pulled it yet.
We can't hear you.
I asked and you said yes, but
I said if nobody says anything, and then Johnny said something, and then you said, and then you pull it and the floor falls out. But now we've all rolled saves, so I don't want to roll back.
okay. To be fair, the first thing you said is I pull the lever at like 9, so.
I said I get to the lever. I didn't say
I would
I
have
pull
pulled it
it.
if you didn't.
All right.
Yeah, I would have pulled it if you didn't. So.
All right. So Theo pulls the lever. Is that all right?
Cool. I don't care. We're falling.
All right. Theo pulls the lever. Theo, that gives you advantage on your dexterity saving throw because you can hold on to the lever. It is one of the only things to hold on to in this room.
Wrong lever, Kronk.
Okay. It's really hard to hear you, so just keep speaking slowly.
Yeah, you're having network issues. I don't know what it is.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if anybody's using any internet, but
It has nothing to do with that. It's something with your laptop because it was being weird earlier. All right. Let's see. Eridan and Quaros. You are just barely hanging on to the seams at the edge of the room. Like, there's literally just enough room for your fingers where you are
Nice.
hanging. Everyone else has fallen in.
wait, really? Yeah.
Uh,
Nice.
What was I didn't hear your save, Jonquil?
Oh, 17.
17? Okay, you're also hanging on to
Lily, just so
Right.
you know, you can reroll a failed save if you want to use that now.
Am I the only one that didn't pass?
No, Dirk also failed.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And
But falling doesn't bother me particularly.
Rogar failed, I think. Yes, Rogar absolutely has failed. You all who have failed, so Theo, Rogar, and Dirk, you fall into the pit, taking 11 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and I need you to roll a d4 for how many spikes.
Haha, I remember
I take
this
no
well.
fall damage.
You guys don't roll a 4 like I did.
Hey.
I told you not to do that.
You get
What?
3 piercing damage per spike, so that is 12 damage, and you ignore the poison damage, which you always do. Theo, I also need you to roll d4.
Sorry, I couldn't even hear you say any of that.
Why
I'm
don't you
sorry.
come downstairs and sit where you can hear me?
Okay, and then Johnny also can't hear you?
Fuck, I
Johnny
don't know.
should also go downstairs.
I can sit with Alex.
Let's do
Okay.
that, because right now
Oh.
you're roboting out and I can't hear you either. We can... I'll put my speakers on. Wow, shit, I can't really do that midstream. Let me give it a try. And see what happens. Someone else say something? Okay. All right, turn these speakers on. All right. Somebody say something.
Hello,
There we go.
Jake.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so if you sit and
Oh yeah, you are. Shit, that's not gonna work. All right. Hey viewers, we're gonna throw the card up real quick while we fix this issue, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, let me adjust that volume a little bit. We should be back here now, and please do comment on the video if there's anything going wrong with the sound, but we just crammed everyone in this room and we'll make it work. So, we just come in, the timer went, Theo pulled the lever, and everybody fell in, well, not everybody, several of you fell into a pit with spikes. Theo, I needed you to roll a d4.
I rolled a d4 and I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. Okay, so you were also impaled by 4 spikes, each of which gives you 3 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. So that is 32 damage in total. I can apply that to your thing over here.
Okay. Cool. Feeling not my best.
Hey guys.
If you whisper like that, Jungle, the microphone won't hear you because it's way over here.
Gotcha.
You gotta project.
Stage whisper.
Do you need a hand?
Do you guys need a hand?
Why are you whispering? There's no one in this cave but us.
Good point. Do you guys need a hand?
Yes. Ow. And also, ow.
Been there, bro. Sounds like a Tuesday. Alright, I'm gonna
Can you hand some rope to my smart brother?
I have rope. Are you up there? I'm dangling though, right?
As the you're just literally hanging from just your fingertips are holding on.
Is there anywhere I could get to that would be more secure? Or am I just hanging here forever?
Yeah, can I like do a cool flip onto something cool? Or can you lower yourself down safely?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Any of the above.
You could try and lower yourself, but there's no guarantees you won't get hurt. It's kind of a far drop to these spikes. I will say that as the hourglass finishes, the next door in front of you opens.
Okay. Could I shimmy over to where that door has opened?
You could.
Should I dex to do that?
Yes.
Acrobatics?
Dexterity, acrobatics. Or I'll take strength athletics because this is kind of like climbing.
Do you want us both to do this?
Anyone who wants to move.
Alright, I'm gonna do can I do acrobatics?
Yeah, dex acrobatics or strength athletics.
That's not great, but 18.
Likewise, I will.
You will fall onto some spikes.
Me?
Rip.
No, Koros. What did you get?
18.
Yeah, you're fine.
Sweet.
Alright, Koros, 11 bludgeoning damage from the fall, and roll me a
Right.
d4 for how many spikes you get impaled on.
4 spikes.
Oh my god, everyone has freaking 4.
3 piercing damage and 5 poison damage per spike. 8 times 4 is 32.
Okay, I'm dead.
What?
Dude, it's me.
Why don't you give me a death saving throw?
Remember that
I'd
time we
love
went into
to.
a tomb with no healers?
It's 1 success.
I would like to secure a rope to
Mhm.
something and try and get down there as quickly as I can, but safely as I can.
I'm like, Koro, no! And then I yell.
There's some, bushes growing through the cracks in the stone just on the other side of this door that you can tie them off on.
Okay.
I was gonna say, don't forget, brother, we have those healing kits. We're gonna need them.
Okay.
You can
But-
tie them off and you can climb down the rope.
Can I get to Koro safely?
Just barely.
Okay, I'd like to get to him and use lay on hands.
Alright.
I can heal you for 5.
Forgot you're a paladin now.
I forgot that
I
too.
can heal you for 5.
Awesome.
That is
Accepted
max lay on hands
gratefully.
that I have.
Alright.
Wow.
5 hit points
Wow.
for Koros.
I would like to officially join Team Short Rest.
Can I get out of my predicament without hurting myself more?
Yes,
If you want to wait, I can assist you.
you're partially
I do.
impaled.
No, I'd like assistance.
Oh, yes, yeah. My brother's gonna get to all of
I'm
us.
done with Koros. I'd like to assist everyone.
You can get Koros off and over to the rope
Mhm.
at the edge where there are fewer spikes.
Can you just tie him to the rope and have somebody pull him up? Because,
Are you? Can
I mean,
you
I'm awake now. I can
Man.
climb up the rope.
yeah, but you're also a wuss, so
Well, there's that.
I'm not
I can't deny that
strong.
statement. That's true.
Okay.
you're stronger than Koros.
I'm probably stronger than Koro, so I'll try.
It's not that you're stronger than Koros. It's if you can lift Koros's mass.
Stronger than Koros.
Stronger than Koros
Koros
is
is not on the
heavy.
ground like pulling this.
I can try, sure.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Oh, that's
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. 17.
Alright, yeah, you can help pull Koros up. He's holding on and partially climbing, and you're partially pulling.
Alright, cool.
And you're able to get Koros up to the ledge.
Alright, who's next?
Go
close to
team
that?
me
On
not
the ground.
dying.
Theo, probably because he pulled the lever, he's the closest.
Okay, I'll help Theo.
Oh no, I was gonna say get Dirk, get Dirk.
I'm just going in order of closeness.
Dirk dead.
I'm like, no,
You can
leave
get
me.
Theo carefully, you can help lift him up and get him off these spikes.
Yep.
And then over to the rope
Alright.
where you can climb
Take
up.
that. Hey, no more making fun of me and Pharaoh for falling in these things, alright?
Hey man.
It's easier than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Alright, Dirk. How you doing, Dirk?
Terrible.
Would you like help off that spike there?
Obviously.
Or are you comfortable being a human kebab?
I clearly would like assistance.
Okay.
Poor
This
Dirk.
isn't the time for jokes, is it?
Should I help or are you doing this?
You're up, she's down.
And I can help pull him up actually. So can you roll my strength shit? What somebody who has my sheet?
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just roll like a regular strength biz.
Regular strength biz.
Boom.
Just so the viewers know.
Ow.
Theo's right
Don't
here.
hurt me. So Sorry, I'm balanced.
Oh, you precariously balanced.
Oh, well.
Regular strength biz.
Why do I do these things?
Oh, where it impaled you through your arm? You think that may have affected your ability to,
First I throw out my shoulder, now this.
Okay.
Can I just like climb up or?
Yeah, I was just trying to assist, so you can
you
still
can climb
roll, like, or whatever he wants you to
Give me
do,
a
but I'm
strength check.
assisting.
Strength athletics.
Yeah.
Climb up, no problem.
Alright, well, Theo trying to
You could
help
have been
you.
mostly impaled in, critical bodily functions rather than things you need for climbing.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't allowed to get myself off the spikes without hurting myself.
Yeah.
Well, you'd already been helped up and off the spikes. It was the
Oh, okay.
climbing that part was.
Makes
Last
sense.
but not least, I believe Rogar has been impaled by some spikes.
Oh yeah, that guy. I'll help him too. Oh jeez.
And he says, I don't know why you fools are coming in here, but this is turning out to be more dangerous business than I expected.
So
Are you sure? You didn't expect this?
I didn't expect this. I raised my hand, and I'm like, I didn't expect this. I'm good.
I came to Omo expecting to
kinda
just
active camp.
dig through some ruins and find what I'm looking for.
Oh, if only they were ruins. Ruins are the best. No one's there. It's great.
So is Koros next to me?
Except man-eating flowers.
Yeah, you're all up now.
Oh, so Koros is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Good is relative.
Oh yeah, use the healer's kit on him.
Theo,
Oh, can I
Dirk,
do
and
it?
Koros all
Sorry,
seem
can I use
bloody.
is Koros dead though?
Talking over
No,
me again.
Chorus is now back awake.
Koros,
Oh.
yeah, he got laid on hands by Aridin.
Oh yeah, I forgot you gave him the 5 while still
I
impaled.
have spent all of our healing abilities.
And I also used my healing ability.
No one is allowed to do anything without communicating with the group first.
I think that's probably a good plan, actually. All right.
Unless, Theo, you would like to fall on this to die next.
Hey, I just fell on the spikes.
Are you threatening my brother?
No. I'm
Yes.
just-
Let's just keep it together until we can get through this dungeon. How about that? That's fair. Okay. I will turn this car around. I will turn this car around. I will turn this party around. Alright. Okay, so everybody out, Rogar up, the rope. Rope car.
Rope car. I'm good. Can we use the healer's kits for anything other than stabilizing?
No.
The healer's kits are for.
Fuck me then. All right, cool.
You're whispering again.
The mic is right here. It can pick me up.
Alright.
All right then.
Check the waveforms.
I mean, are we onto that other doorway now? Yes.
Yeah, you're past. That door has lifted up.
I'm gonna go with Dirk's plan. Dirk wants to rest here. I support that. If that's what he's
Yeah,
motioning
you
to
guys
do.
are in a moss-covered hallway.
Sick. Moss is good for you. It's very soft, springy.
Can I do
Wanna take a
a
nap?
perception check to investigate this room? Because each room is fucking awful.
Yes, you can.
Word up.
This hallway, for what it seems mostly like a normal hallway.
Well, I'm not going to trust that. I'm still going to move really slowly.
I want to see.
Do we have the 10-foot pole?
I was joking about the
He was
10-foot
joking.
poles.
I
The
do
D&D
have- I
joke.
do
We
have
do
a
have a piece,
spare.
and we have a piece of chain. I see Dirk looking around, and I'm like, oh, I should do that, because I never do that. But now I'm really scared because I just got impaled 4 times. So
Go ahead
I
and give
will
me a
also
perception
look
check.
around. It will probably not help.
It's not a great.
Shouldn't our scout do this?
Hey, I like to roll perception.
Hey.
Are you specifically looking for traps?
Yes.
Go ahead and use
Yeah, do it
trap
after
finding
you do that.
bullshit.
A trap finder? I can be now.
Who doesn't love some good trap finding bullshit?
Right?
Johnny, you should do
Jake,
that
I rolled
every
28.
time we enter a room.
28. You notice that in alternating tiles, the floor tiles on the ground are very clearly pressure plates of some kind, and in the moss along the walls, you see that there are little holes that appear to hold darts.
Okay, this is actually Indiana Jones, though. Like,
Yep.
They're not even trying.
Okay, guys, so we shouldn't step on those ones.
Which one?
The pressure plate
Oh my God, don't
ones,
move.
Look, the ones that are obviously...
I know. I'm like standing really still. Do you think the weight of a couple birds would set it off? Does she know that? She rolled 28. Does she know that?
But you
Think.
could just fly. If
Just
you
looking at their construction, roughly 20 pounds, so probably not.
Oh,
Why do you
Thinking-
want to do birds? Why don't we just not step on those ones? Can we just not step on those ones?
I'm thinking of turning into birds because I'm
You
Do
can
it.
just save that. You can only do it once a day.
I know, I'm saving it. All right.
Alright.
Scared though.
I'm just gonna. In fact, maybe
Not
you should do
step
it
on
next
those
time you
ones.
fall.
In fact, you already did it today. You flew across the gap.
You did. That was
The
today.
lava.
Oh yeah, I assessed the gap and I flew across. Good call.
Okay, so let's just walk. We can make fancy if you want. You want to go first because you know what's happening?
Yeah, follow my lead, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
Wait, I
Have
thought
them
we were.
follow me.
Wait, so are we not resting? I don't care. I'm just asking.
When
We might. Do you guys want to rest?
I would love to rest. We're all dying.
There's not a lot of room here for resting given the pressure plates. They're like 5 feet away.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Okay,
don't
well, then
step
let's
on
find another spot
those
then.
ones.
Yeah, let's get
All
off
right.
the plates then.
We'll look for a different room to rest in. Good call.
I could also just put some helpful like markers on the ones you.
I actually have glow in the dark chalk.
Perfect.
Would you like to borrow it?
Yeah.
That'll cost you. I'm just kidding. Here you go.
Okay.
So you're gonna very
you can
carefully.
mark the ones we should step on. Because that way you're not.
There are many
pushing
more
pressure.
tiles you can step on than can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put a little like frowny face on the ones that will kill you.
Very lightly and carefully.
Like in the extra
Or
eyes.
around them.
Yeah.
Dead?
Extra eyes. Like don't step on this. You will
Alright.
be dead.
She goes through and marks the tiles. There's one step where they're like right next to each other, so you kind of got to step carefully across. They're diagonal from each other. But other than that, you guys are able to make it down to the end of this hallway.
Okay.
At the end of the hallway, so sorry, this moss-covered hallway extends beyond the second door.
Mhm.
Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and damp. Ahead, is it bas relief or bas relief?
I don't know. I thought they-
Bas relief? There's only a single. It's BAS. It's interesting. Anyway, a bas relief carving of a bearded devil's face adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's open mouth is a well of utter darkness.
In darkness, it hides. Oh my god.
Can I?
What's the
I-
second part after that?
Don the mask or be seen.
Don the mask or be seen.
Oh, I'm gonna put on the death mask. Oh no, wait. I'm gonna give the death mask to the scout.
Would you like
This
to?
guy you just met hands you this scary-looking Omuan like tribal mask. Very clearly.
Is this a hazing thing?
Yes, and you need to do it unless you want me to kick you out. I don't probably
Theo,
agree.
I know what you're thinking, and I think it's a terrible idea.
Right, check on that.
My idea is terrible?
You're thinking put on the mask and walk into the circle?
It says Don the mask or be seen.
That is clearly going to kill you.
I'm also really stealthy. So should I stealth and mask, or should I just mask, or should I just stealth?
Before we do anything, we should investigate this room so we don't step on any more traps.
Good.
Yeah, do we know anyone who
idea.
can check for traps?
May I assist our scout with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can aid, giving your scout advantage.
Ta-da!
So roll your quote-unquote looking for traps roll.
Looking about traps.
Oh.
Okay. Well, still, I have Heka. So 19.
19. So you're in the T-shaped junction. In one direction, you see a rusted iron grate set into the corridor floor.
Okay.
Through its bars, you see muddy water flowing slowly past. At the far end, to the left of this T-shaped intersection, creepers and vines cling to the walls of the corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it, you can just barely make out a dark chamber. And to the right, the hallway leads into a grand chamber, 50 feet across and plunging down into the darkness below.
I don't like the word plunging.
Big enough for an adamantine tower?
I'm gonna relate this. to
Girls,
the group.
good idea. Yeah, how high is it in here?
In here, no, but in that large open room, perhaps.
Okay.
I also think we should look at the little crystal window.
I want to look at that too.
It's probably cursed.
Probably. Let's go touch
So, Devil's open mouth, grate, and the crystal.
it. Can I try to
Large
look
open
really
chamber.
close into the mouth? Because you said it's really dark. I have a torch. Can I go like
You can
Maybe
get your
like-
torch up really
yeah, I wanna
close
go
to
like,
it.
oh, this way. I want to go like this.
And that
Alex, be the bedevil. Open your
sphere
mouth.
of magical darkness in its mouth
Yeah.
does not
Dissipate.
dissipate.
I pull it back, and I'm scarred.
Oh, you got something hides there, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dirk to look the window now.
Alright,
Dirk, what do your dragon eyes see?
Cut off your left arm because your right arm because there we go.
Are you aiding me in a perception check?
Sure.
Are you aiding me in my investigation?
Yes. Can I investigate? Do I roll investigation? I never get to roll
It's
that.
not an investigation
Why not?
task.
That's really funny.
Because you're just looking.
So it'd be
Alright, perception. Can you roll my perception?
Perceptify. I'm distracted.
DM, do you want me to do that?
You're aiding Dirk, so you don't roll. Sorry.
Oh, what do I do?
Hold. He
Oh, he just gets advantage. Never mind. Don't roll anything. I'm shit at that anyway.
Hey, that's a natural
Sick, yo.
20. All right, so you peer through the glass and you see a vaulted tomb overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes.
Sorry, the 2 bears are holding a bronze disc with eyeballs on it?
Yep.
That's creepy, yeah.
Tombs
6 desiccated
be
corpses
freaky, yo.
slump on thrones in niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of paper mache and feathers.
Does it look very much like the mask we already have?
Different, made of a different material, but similar in construction.
How many corpses were there? 6?
Yes.
Oh my god. 6 at once. Right?
Please don't let it be like that time that we were in Brewery and we saw ourselves in coffins. Please, let's not have that again.
That would be a bummer. Wait, that happened to you?
So this is just a window.
Yes.
Okay.
But into another inside place, which most windows go to outside places.
Maybe that other cavern connects. Do I see any other openings in this room that might let someone in?
No.
Not even up? Or I guess I can't really see up there.
Not really, but there don't appear to be any other openings but this window.
Weird.
That's very strange. Do we want
I don't want to try to break it.
Do we want
You
to
have my
take...
permission.
I thought we were going to make for the Gap of Rohan and put up the adamantine tower. I thought we were going to go to that big room and put up the tower.
Nice.
I think that's a good idea if there was enough room in that other chamber.
He said there probably is.
There might be.
So we should go look there.
Okay.
Alright.
And then maybe break the window.
Yeah.
Try to break the window and probably get cursed.
Probably get cursed.
Alright.
Poor Canalistos. Okay, cool.
You head over, you head to the right of that T, and a grand chamber opens ahead, 50 feet across and plunging down into the darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. So it's a large open room, but it opens down, and the balcony wraps around the edge of the room.
Woo!
I don't know if you guys heard that, but someone outside is cheering.
They were really happy about my 28 earlier.
Yeah.
They were like really
No,
happy.
it's this natural 20 that Fashion Dragon rolled for perception.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
He's
really
watching
like...
the stream, so he's got that delay,
Yeah.
so he just saw that happen.
Makes sense. Do we see a safe way down?
Stairs.
No, just a Ralph's.
There's those stairs.
Oh, I thought the stairs... Sorry, I'm sorry. I thought the stairs were in the north.
You have to go several levels down.
Ah.
So I'd say our new friend in front,
Word.
moving very cautiously.
Look for traps.
Probably with
places.
someone up there to help.
I shall scout ahead. It's been my job for years.
One other thing that I forgot to mention.
You know you're not being paid, right?
Across from you, on the balcony, you see a very strange figure.
Please don't say a badgie.
Does its name rhyme with... Never mind.
Hey, what's that? I literally point and stare and say, hey, what's that?
There is what looks like a skeleton with some strange metal attached to him. I need to turn this volume down even lower because it's really loud. He's got these metal bits attached to him. It looks kind of like this.
Ooh.
Ew, Zambas.
That's cool, but also freaky.
He looks nice.
Hat.
Mm.
I want a hat.
It has so its skull extends into a carved key-like shape.
Never mind, it's not a hat. It's his head. It's weird. I don't want it anymore.
Zambi with key hat.
And when it sees you, it turns and starts to run
Away from us or towards us?
away.
I'm-
Follow that
Can I shoot it with,
hat.
with my bow?
You may.
Does he have advantage because the figure's trying to run away?
No, he does not have advantage for that.
Oh.
But he hits with a 19. Where's my monster manual? I don't know what a skeleton statistics are.
We'll follow suit if this is happening.
Aridin wants to shoot with his bow also.
We can do that.
Aridin, attack.
Stick 'em, boy.
Bam.
The skeleton explodes as your guys' arrows crash into it.
Sick, yo.
As it falls apart into a pile of
Clatter,
bone.
clatter, 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 clatter.
Pile of bones and metal.
The dramatic drumming stops.
It was weird. It had like a soundtrack.
Yeah, we should watch out for that soundtrack again. It's a good call.
Where was it running?
Near for this audio.
It was running along the balcony and towards one of the hallways where it would have gotten away from you and down the hall.
I think we should investigate that way.
I think we should look at its course.
I was about to say that. Can somebody examine it? Somebody wise?
So you're gonna make your way around the balcony?
What are you looking for?
Yes.
I just want to see if it had anything.
Oh, like loot?
Like a
I will
keychain.
assist our scout as she looks for traps. If she does.
I don't know if she's looking for traps right now or examining the skeleton.
We're
Sorry.
gonna examine the skeleton.
Alright, as you guys move your way around the balcony and over to the skeleton, no traps go off, thankfully, along this balcony. And you get to the skeleton. This one, it's the shape on its head, this metal shape that sort of protrudes from its skull. And it was a part of it, I mean, it's fallen in pieces now, so you can lift just sort of the skull without the rest of the skeleton. Is this triangle-shaped key on the top.
The key turns on the inside only. Aaron's just walking around without rubbing, just like,
My brother, the scholar.
Key turns on the inside only.
Can you reach inside its skull? Are you over there on the balcony?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I see anything down one of those other hallways?
Is anything in here?
Can I
From
stealth? Oh, sorry.
this side of the balcony, you actually see a hunched figure glaring up at you from the balcony below, wearing a mask that is a replica of the devil face you saw at the tomb entrance. Without saying a word, the figure steps out of sight.
Can I go kill him?
Wait, who sees that? Sorry, Dirk or Aloma?
Both of you.
Oh,
I look at Dirk and I say, one of yours?
What?
Do you know that guy?
What?
Should we go kill him?
Obviously no.
And Rogar says, he looked dwarven.
what do you mean? How
One of
could you tell?
Because he looked dwarven.
Oh.
That's so gross. Ew.
Like the albino dwarves we met?
Similar. But much creepier looking.
Like he's lived underground for a while?
Yeah, and with an ugly
I'll
mask.
just spring out of holes in the ground.
May I stealth over to a hallway and peek down it?
Yeah, there's 2 hallways, one to the east and one to the north. You came in from the west.
I will take the north one.
All right, as you head down the north hallway, go ahead and give me that stealth roll. Do you want to grab that head?
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's not
Alright.
great.
You can pick it up and stick it in your bag?
I'll just hold it like a basketball under my arm.
Sounds good.
Put it on your fingers.
Carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor.
Which corridor is he in?
The north corridor.
Got it.
And I make sure people know where I am going.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Blocking the passage near its northern end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades.
That's bad.
Don't
I move
touch
away
it.
from it.
Yeah, have we ever seen a propeller? Us from our small wee village?
You have probably not seen a propeller before.
The hell is
But
this?
it's big and looks sharp. I move away from it.
It looks kind of what you would have seen before. Certainly a windmill. Windmill.
Why you got a windmill inside, these idiots? No
metal
wonder they
windmill.
It
died.
don't taste good.
We're very unimpressed.
What I will say, Dirk, is as you walked forward closer to it, it started to move a little faster, but as you sort of backed out of the hallway, it slowed down again.
We shouldn't go down there. There's a thing.
Yeah, a dumb thing. Why would you ever build a
Big
weather vane out of
spinning
stone?
blades.
Cool.
Try the east hallway?
All right, let's check out this east hallway. There is a giant stone skull crusted with moss jutting out from the end of this passageway. A flame flickers within each of its eye sockets, and a view into a chamber beyond can be seen through its open jaws.
Through this giant skull.
Don't stick your head in there, though.
And this is the east
You
chamber?
do think it looks like someone could climb through them. It is about that size.
I don't want that job.
Sorry.
I don't want to do that either.
Corridor?
Is it a
This is the
small
east corridor,
space?
yes.
Is it a small space? Because I actually know someone who likes to climb through small spaces.
You actually think that a medium or smaller creature would be able to climb through.
I would like to do that.
You're still holding that skull key, and you're gonna.
You
want
want
me
to
to
hold it? Okay, yeah.
All right.
Thanks. It's one of my characters,
Oh,
right?
freezy.
One of my
Why is it
backgrounds was that I like going into small spaces.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go into this small space.
You climb through.
Okay.
The rest of you notice one of the flames in the eye socket goes out.
Be careful. Look for traps.
You go into a room, and you see skulls crusted with dried mud glowering from niches cut into walls of this tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands at the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in relief. Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside of it.
Sorry, there were too many things. There's a sarcophagus with a snake on it? Coiled?
There are
don't read the whole thing again.
skulls crusted
Yeah, skulls
with mud
all around. Yep, mud.
in niches
Yep.
in the wall.
Yeah, don't care about that. I'm asking about the
Stone
object.
sarcophagus in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
The lid is adorned with a coiling serpent carved in relief.
Right, that's what I said. And there was a floating thing?
Behind the sarcophagus, resting atop a marble pedestal, is an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside of it.
If she ends up describing any of this to us, if Dirk can be around, because Dirk and I saw that other room through the window, and I want to know if this is the same room.
It looks like a different room.
Sorry, then the one you saw the window through? You're on the opposite end, and so it's a totally
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
is
Yeah.
Look
far
at
away
that.
That was
from
to the west, and you have gone almost in a straight line east.
Okay. So I'm looking at this. Do I see any movement? Like, any
Give me a perception check. Are you
20, not natural?
carrying a torch?
Um,
I don't know.
probably not.
Okay.
I don't think it said
You
were.
don't see any movement,
Do I hear any?
but you hear the faint yet grotesque scuttling of insects
Ugh.
from these holes in the walls.
Okay, and cool. I'm gonna, get out of there. Go back.
Oh, back it up.
Before you exit, you hear the voice of a young girl echoing in your mind.
Don't speak truth to the girl. Is it a doomed
What's
child?
happening?
Is it a doomed child?
Why can't I see?
Am I aware this is happening? Because I'm reading
You
the
are
text.
not.
Damn it! But I remembered that. And
What? You remembered what?
The text from the
Speak
rubbing
no
from
truth
the
to
outside.
doomed child.
All right.
So I don't say a fucking word. And I'm going. I'm like, out of here. Nah, that's creepy.
Floating skull, sarcophagi.
Happy.
Not my
As
kind of thing.
you're climbing out of the mouth?
I'm climbing back to my butt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
out of the
of
mouth.
the mouth.
Yep.
Okay. As you're leaving, the voice of the girl, it grows quieter as you're leaving, but you hear it saying, "Where am I? How did I get here?" And as you crawl out of the mouth, a second flame goes out that you guys see. You don't see this because you haven't seen it at a time.
I mean, if she comes out
Mm-hmm.
and I'm around there, I'm gonna be like, those two flames went out. One when you went in and one when you came out. So be on your guard. I don't know what the hell that means.
Okay, so when I went over there, there was this sarcophagus with this snake, and there was this I just pretty much described the room
Yeah.
as it was described, and I also say, and then I heard this creepy little girl's voice. Something tells me that might be the doomed child referred to. It was like, what's happening? I can't see.
I don't trust it. Everything in this place is a trick.
Can you still hear it?
No, as I walked away, it grew fainter. But I don't know, it sounds like a scared little girl. I didn't say anything because I remembered speak no truth, so I spoke nothing. Which I guess isn't truth. I don't know.
Hey, Airden?
Yeah?
Can you shoot like a flaming arrow through the mouth so I can try to see in that room to make sure there's not somebody who actually needs help?
What if I hit the person that might need help?
Well, bummer for them. They're no worse off than they are now.
Okay.
They're stuck in a skull room, I guess.
Yeah, I'll light a arrow.
And shoot it in the mouth so we can see in there a little.
Shoot it into the room.
Sure.
Yes, the flaming arrow arcs and it hits the sarcophagus and stops falling to the ground, sort of illuminating the room to the sides, casting a large shadow over where this crystal skull is, or crystal box with a skull in it.
It's literally Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
But you can see now all of the things I previously described. And the walls are filled with these holes and tunnels, looks like insects carved into the edges of this room.
We can't see anybody.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's nobody in there. That was a crazy trick.
Cool.
Cool. I feel better now. Alright, cool. We did the north corridor, we did the east corridor, are there two other corridors?
The only remaining corridor, there's a northwest corridor from the large passageways you came in, and then by the northwest corridor there are those stairs leading down to the next level.
So there's one corridor we haven't checked.
Correct.
Yeah, we can check that one out.
What's Chorus been doing? You just hanging out? Playing safe?
Or did you check
Yeah.
out that other corridor?
I'm disinclined to separate from anyone else right now, to be honest.
Fair. You want to go check out that corridor together?
Yeah, let's go check out the corridor. It's a good
Okay.
plan.
I'll go first.
Alright, so you guys zigzag around the balcony again, back to where you came in, and then go up that northwest corridor, passing the stairs that lead further down that large chamber. This corridor goes for maybe 20 feet to the north and then turns sharply west, opening up into a large room where a rusting statue of a knight stands at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet. You see hallways leading off to the north and to the south, left and right, in this room.
Wait. This is freaky. Is the statue rusty?
The statue is not rusty.
But there are like rust and business around its feet.
Yes.
Does it shed like a snake?
I bet it moves.
You guys are standing like in the edge of the hallway, just not entering this room.
Can I have perception for funky shit?
I will assist your perception for funky shit.
Take a perception with
Also-
advantage.
Word up, yo.
Funky shit. I have advantage.
21.
And I don't know if Koros is gonna perceptify also, but he's with you.
And I'm also very ready.
Koros, did you want to perceptify or nah?
I mean, I think that's probably a pretty good perceptification.
Yeah, but do you really trust me?
Well, you know,
He's just
not
a dumb
that
fighter.
much.
There you go.
I mean, a 21 is pretty good.
Hey,
I was gonna
hey,
say, I
hey.
didn't think I was gonna beat a 21.
You don't see any pressure plates, any holes in the walls, any of these things that you've seen in these other rooms. None of that. It appears it is just this statue in the alcove on the far wall. 2 hallways leading out to the left and right, the north and south. Or south and north, rather. And this just pile of rust along the far end of the wall.
Does the rust have any
by the
pattern to it?
statue. It just looks like flakes of powdered rust.
I knock an arrow and ready in action to shoot it if it moves.
Okay.
Word.
May I ask what your arrowheads are made of?
They are magical.
What are they made of?
Probably steel or iron. My Kensei weapons count as magical.
Okay.
So, you know.
As you lift it up and hold it in, the steel tip of the arrow just protrudes into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually see, you haven't even let go of the arrow, but there's this tug on the arrow, and it gets pulled out of your hands and forward into the room. It goes flying across the room until it hits the large shield of the statue, and you see that the arrowhead disintegrates into rust, and the arrow clatters to the ground.
Oh my
That's
God.
weird.
I'm
I
backing
take
away.
my
I don't wanna lose my
quiver
weapon.
and put it down.
Damn. All right.
Sorry, what do you mean put it down?
Like, lean it against the wall.
Okay, like in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I should not go in there. I'm an iron dragon.
Koros,
That's my name.
I know that arrowhead just turned to rust, but like, the shield in there didn't.
It's true.
What if it's like a really good shield?
I'm not going in to find out.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you want to go in to find out, I will, let's say, back you up.
Can I like strip?
Just like get naked?
Yeah, and then go
I
in
mean,
there.
like, how much? Like,
I just want to take off anything that's metal at all, possibly.
Yeah, you can, set your bag down, take your armor off, till you're just wearing like a shirt and some pants and nothing else.
Yeah.
get the belt too, the belt.
Oh yeah, the belt.
Belt off, yeah.
Good call, brother.
So, some knickers,
Yeah, man. Looking good.
and just like your undershirt.
Yeah, man.
Are you gonna step into the room?
Yeah, man.
You step into the room.
Yeah, man. Very careful, like.
Nothing happens.
Cool. I step again.
Nothing continues to happen.
Hey, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna like walk a little faster and go to the shield, and I want to like just check it out. Arms behind my back though, and just looking at it.
There's be a
inspecting it.
large iron shield.
It's like really nice.
It's part of the statue.
Ah, lame. Thought I could take it.
The statue itself appears to be iron or steel.
Yeah, slame. It's totally slang from Red Lark.
Pretty slang.
It's lame, man. So if I can't take it, then I guess I'll leave. Is there anything behind the statue? Since I can now see in here.
You can look around behind it. No, just the statue.
Yeah, it's just this lame ass statue with a shield I can't take. That sucks. Alright, I back out.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
There's a left and a right, though, isn't there?
Yeah, we have 2 other corridor options.
Indeed.
Oh. 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 You want me to look while I'm here? Strip down? Defenseless?
Can't hurt.
Alright.
It can hurt you, but
I'm not going in there.
I'm gonna sneak a snake to the right passage.
Alright, you go to the passage to the right. The short hallway leads into a large circular room, a large fountain crusted with moss, rises in the middle of this
I
circular room.
do have a torch, and I'm gonna call back and just say, "There's a fountain over here. It's a circle."
3 marble maidens stand in the fountain, holding pitchers out of which water flows.
Got some hot chicks with water in the fountain. Not real ones. Don't get any ideas, Aridin. Okay, cool. Can I, like, sniff the water? I think Theo's new thing is just sniffing stuff. Because I can't actually detect magic or anything, so I'm just sniffing stuff
You
now.
can give me a perception check.
Just drink some of the water, see what happens.
Well, that's kind of my plan, if it doesn't smell weird.
While the fountain is a bit mossy, the movement of this water appears to have kept it from growing any algae or anything. It smells like underground spring water.
It smells like regular ass water. So.
Ew, ass water?
Yeah.
Gross.
Alright. There's nothing else in the room? That's super cool.
That's it.
Alright.
Is the water magic?
I don't know. Do you want me to take some?
I don't know. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I kind of feel like everything in here wants to kill me, so I'm just not gonna. We have plenty of water from the rain catchers anyway. So, I don't see a need.
There was that one time that the water was magic and it helped us.
Yeah, that did happen to us that one time, yeah. Make a good point.
But I suppose it's equally likely that the magic would kill us.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not even gonna take some.
Okay.
I'm afraid of it.
You're back in the room with the shield.
Back in the shield room.
Yeah.
What's to the other way?
I can see you. You're right there.
Oh yeah. Forgot I didn't have to shout anymore.
What's the other way?
Got my torch out.
Gonna go look the other way?
Alright, sneak a snake. Other way.
All right. That hallway leads to what is the hallway dead ends into a wall. But as you look at this wall, there's like a handle in it. It seems to be some sort of door.
There's a door. That's not a door.
A closed door?
I don't know. Maybe like a secret door or back door or emergency door. I don't know.
Is this a door kind of door?
No. The handle's all hidden, like. Do you want me to touch it?
Yes.
Alright, I touch it. Try to open it.
I regret saying that.
Yeah.
It grinds and sparks a bit as you
I'm
push it
sure
open.
they can hear that.
And as you start to get open, you see that like the other side of the door is one of those. You remember when you looked through the window into that other room?
Yeah, with Dirk.
And there were those thrones
Yeah, man.
with 6 desiccated corpses along them.
Yeah, man.
As you start to open the door, you realize that this door is connected to that throne, and the whole you're moving. They're
That's why
turning
it's so heavy.
the whole throne, and it's a secret door behind it. And this desiccated corpse is now like you turn it, and the head slumps towards your bed.
Gross.
And you can see that black mask it's wearing, made of paper mache
Oh,
and
dude,
feathers.
I'm out of this bitch. Alright,
Feathers.
No, we need the mask.
Made of feathers.
I started to run back to you guys. I'm scared. I'm like, there's a dead guy. And I tell you that it's the room that we looked into earlier, Dirk.
Do you push the door shut, or do you leave it open?
No, I just leave it open. I back away. I, like, jump scare.
Alright.
Away.
You're back in the
We
room with the
should
shield.
get those
Yeah, and I'm
masks.
like,
they seem important.
Do you want me to go back to the dead guy and get something?
Well, do we not? The riddle mentions masks.
It does. I can go get masks if you
Yeah,
want.
I got it right here. It says don the mask or be seen.
Alright, really don't like not having my stuff. Oh, hey, I have an idea. Can we go back to that window and try to break it this time?
You could.
I think it's a better idea, because then I can have my shit with me.
I don't. Okay, worth a shot.
But I mean, if you get within range of the thing, it'll still kill you.
We don't know...
She's saying going all the way back around the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And
Stop
not,
looking at
not
Sorry.
coming,
I never usually do, but it's right there, sorry.
not coming through this room at all.
I'm saying we can go back to where we were and break through the window, so then I don't have to go by the skull, so then my stuff doesn't get destroyed, and so I have my things in case they're enemies. I don't know if those things are going to come to life.
Punch him?
I don't like it. I want to have my stuff. I don't feel good.
I just feel really bad breaking windows.
You feel bad breaking a window?
I just
You're good,
think,
you're good.
I feel like if we try to damage it, either it won't work or it will curse you.
That's what I mean by bad.
We literally killed some things today. I feel like breaking a window's fine.
I agree.
It's gonna backfire.
I agree.
I'm not concerned about breaking the window.
Concerned about
I'm
what the
concerned it will
window
curse you
do
when
to
you
me.
do.
Frankly, we're probably gonna.
Let's stand far away and shoot an arrow at the window and see what happens.
Alright, you're both talking at the same time. Neither of you come across. One at a time. You can have side conversations on the stream. Sorry, there's none of them come across. So, one at a time.
Well, I was just gonna say that probably we're gonna have to fight whatever's down here eventually anyway, so I don't think it's that big a deal breaking a window.
I was just saying we could try to shoot an arrow through the window.
Cool.
If it's in that, and then if that doesn't break it or something bad happens, we'll at least be far away.
I think I want to go through the way you just did and grab the mask. So I'm gonna take off all my metal stuff.
Cool. I'm gonna go back and re-gear up because I hate being vulnerable.
Alright, so you're gonna gear up while you gear down.
Yeah, I'm gearing up. Gearing up.
Alright, and Eridan, you're gonna head in.
Can I
Towards-
stick
Go ahead.
just the tip of my tail past the threshold?
You feel the attraction of the magnetism, but
Why would you
it's
even
not
try? You crazy.
pulling
Very
strongly
attractive.
enough to pull you in, you don't think.
A little more?
It's got some pull, like standing in a current.
Gonna step in and move away from it quickly.
Oh my god.
Still have your stuff with you?
I have nothing else made of metal.
He's wearing a horse blanket.
Oh, that's right. I need a strength check.
Okay, maybe this was dumb.
Strength athletics. Yeah, it's pulling on you, but you just sort of lean the other way. It's like a stiff wind.
This is weird. Cool, let's go get the stuff.
So I'm having another idea now.
Mm-hmm.
What if I need to wear the mask to not be seen by those guys who have the mask? What
You
if
can
that's
take
what
the-
it means?
you can
Not
take-
that we need to take their masks.
You
Can
can
I
take.
have yours?
She has it, but
Can I
yeah.
have it?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to do with it?
I want to
The
wear
Omuin death mask.
You're gonna-
Okay.
Mask up.
Hopefully it doesn't, latch onto my face. Jim Carrey style.
We made that joke already last time someone else put the mask on.
Oh, okay. So we know it's safe to put
Yes.
on. Alright. It's still kind of creepy. But
It's super creepy still.
Alright, you put it on, and you're gonna head into the room past the secret throne door.
Yes.
And you sort of climb around this desiccated corpse inside the throne.
Is it looking at me?
As you move past it, just like you bumping into the throne, it moves a little, the head slumps again in a different direction. You have to stage whisper that. I can hear you, but I don't think the microphone can. You notice, so,
I'm telling you about time. Just
yeah, let's see. So stone sarcophagus rested on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor.
Yep.
On the wall behind the sarcophagus, two large statues of bears grip a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embossed with a dozen glaring eyes.
Right.
Corpses in thrones, on thrones in niches along the walls.
Right.
And then you see the arched crystal window to the east offering a view of the tunnel beyond. Just the window from before. You notice that the eyes on the disc are moving, their bronzed pupils flicking back and forth, scanning the tomb for intruders.
Well, that's kind of gross.
They don't appear to lock their eyes on you.
That's awesome.
Ooptow once again happy.
Thank God we have that Omuin death mask. A good thing we fought that King of Feathers, which some people thought was a bad idea.
Okay, so the disc is the...
That was you. Didn't you think that was a bad idea?
No, I thought it was a great idea.
I
Oh,
thought
Aaron
it was
thought it was a bad
I was
idea.
trying to talk to him, and he just said no.
Aren't you glad now, you bitch? I'm not there. Sorry.
So the disc is the security system. There's a sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
There's a bunch of like thrones with dead people on it.
Yep.
6 of them. 6
Can I
dead guys.
investigate the sarcophagus a bit? If I go up to it?
Yeah. So the sarcophagus.
You seem like a cool sarcophagi.
Indeed.
I'm gonna read the
and it
etching
looks
again.
like, as you go near it, it looks like it could open fairly easily.
Make eye contact with the bronze disc. Think about it for a second.
Eyes dart past you, not seeing you.
Open.
You slide it open.
Ah!
The eyes dart around more quickly, but still don't lock onto you. And you see the bones, some bones in here, lying in a dusty pile, and there is a ring resting atop the pile.
So the bones aren't like a skeleton, they're just bones.
Lying in a dusty pile. I'll take a nature
Definitely.
check if you want to know what they're the bones of.
I'd like to do that.
You're not
You are
there.
not there.
Oh, bummer.
Eridan's the only one in there.
Please stop
Everyone else
crying.
is in the hallway because they're wearing metal of some kind.
The worst.
You are able to look at the skull a bit, and you realize this is probably a Zorbo.
What the fuck is a Zorbo?
You know that Obolaka is a Zorbo.
Mm.
The only Zorbo you know about, and there is a picture of a Zorbo in here somewhere.
I sure remember the story about Obolaka.
Oh, it's the thing that's kind of creepy, but kind of cute.
It's the creepy, cute
teddy
panda
bear.
teddy bear thing.
Aw.
It's the creepy teddy bear.
And isn't it?
It just looks wise.
Isn't it also eat people?
Don't they eat people?
Yeah, that's what I asked.
I really wish I remembered the story about Obolaka.
Should get that ring.
But there is a ring resting atop the pile.
There is, and I feel like a boo right now.
Do it.
Theo
Good
would
things
do it.
happened
you know
after he did
Theo
that.
would do it and not even think about whether or not to do it. So the fact that you even thought about it already puts you a step ahead of Theo, so you should totally do it. Totally flawed
This
logic.
is my inner monologue.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like
literally
I'm doing
forcing Eridan's inner
pretty
monologue.
good job right now. Academy Award.
Yeah,
for
I'm
Aaron
doing
Moss.
better
The
than
fact
Theo.
that I considered it. I mean, I made it in my room. That's way better. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take it.
Bitch, man.
As you touch the ring, the dust swirls into the shape of a small, feral, bear-like creature.
What dust?
The dust of the
Dust
dusty
that the bones
bones.
were on.
It billows towards you with a ghostly roar,
Hold my mask on!
as you are imbued with the spirit of Obolaka.
Oh my god.
And we'll continue this next week!
I thought you already had a spirit in you.
I got turned into a man-eating bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please do message the page, comment on the video, let us know what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like. My players, please do message me tonight with your rose, thorn, bud. That is the thing you liked, the thing you didn't like, and the thing you're looking forward to. With that, we will see you all next week. Bye-bye now.